Hello, everybody. Wolfang here. It's Saturday, September the 9th, Cincinnati, Ohio. Overcast today, but it's nice. 77 degrees. I love it. Not that I don't mind the hot weather, but you know, as long as it's not freezing cold, I don't like the cold anymore. Anyway, so I like to share shit that's going on in my life besides just prepping. So, some of you know, some don't. I live in a four-family apartment building, and for the most part, it's always been nice. My wife and I, we've lived here 20 years. We've been here a long time, and we've never really had problems. You could say we had one neighbor move out of the apartment because she told the landlord that we worship the devil. True story. True story. Um, we have a pentagram and a few other little things on our front door. So she took that as devil worship, which it's not. But that's not what I'm here to talk about. We had a bug problem. Uh, the lady next door, I called her grandma. She's probably in her 90s. She lived over there for, I want to say, 7, 8 years, maybe. Uh, she had relatives over every day, all the time. Well, just here in the past week, I want to say, uh, the wife and I are sitting here watching TV, and something catches my eye crawling across the floor, and it's a roach. I was like, "What the fuck?" I consider myself a clean person. I kind of a neat freak more than my wife is, and she knows that. She won't get mad with me saying that. And my neatness comes from being in the military. Anyway, so I see the one across the floor. I kill it, and we're sitting there. We're watching a movie. All of a sudden, I see another one. Then I'm like, what the fuck? I open up the door, and there's all kinds of roaches out in the hallway. So I call the landlord. The landlord comes over the following day and knocks on our door and tells us that she's bombing the place, and this is the third time. Well, she had grandma leave. They moved out this weekend. As a matter of fact, they were here early this morning. So I told our landlord, I was like, we've been here 20 years and never had a problem like this before. I said, grandma had relatives over there every day. Why didn't they, do something? It was crazy. And I hate bugs. I hate them. I couldn't sleep. I sat up. I've been sitting up at night. My wife would go to bed, and I'm sitting up, and I was killing them left and right. That's how bad it got. So I think we have it under control now. I haven't seen any for a few days, but I didn't want the bug guy to come in here and spray because we of our two cats. But he came in this morning and sprayed behind the couch, sprayed in certain areas over in the kitchen. But the other day I went out and I found uh, this product, and it's friendly. It's safe if you have kids or pets, and that's why I bought it. And I tell you what, I used it, and it does work. It killed the roaches. It killed them. I mean, as soon as I tested it, I saw a roach and I grabbed the spray and I sprayed it on it, and it 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 died. I was like, wow, this stuff, it's good. I looked online for your natural remedies for all kinds of bugs and stuff like that. And there's you can make up your own stuff, uh, whatever for different kinds of bugs. If you have ants in your house, what is it? Cajun pepper, I think works. But anyway, what I'm saying is when you live in a place with other people, you don't know how the other people live or how clean they are. And if they mess up to where, they cause a bug problem, you're going to get the bugs too. And that aggravates me. And what really aggravates me is that she had people over at that house every day, every day, and they didn't do a damn thing about it. So talking to my landlord, uh, and she told me she was like, "Oh, we bombed them 3 times." It's like, how come you didn't tell us? That kind of aggravated me. So long story short, I was leaving yesterday for my hand therapy, and my wrist is getting better. But I told her I had bought this stuff, and she's like, "If you buy, keep your receipts, and we'll reimburse you." And I was like, "Well, I wish you would have told me that from the beginning, because I threw the receipt away." So I bit the bullet on that one, in a sense. But before I left, I was talking to the landlord yesterday. She looked at me and she said, "You know what? Don't worry about September. It's my gift to you." So, in other words, she told me that we don't have to pay September's rent. I was like, wow, that's awesome. That was, and she knows how long we've been here, and we pay our rent on time. Her and her husband, they own quite a few buildings. They own our building and a building across the street. But I kind of gave her some respect when she told us, "Hey, don't worry about September's rent." But she also knows I'm out of work and that my wife is out of work. So that was, I give her a thumbs up for that. I do. But what aggravates me with that, I wish she would have told us, a little sooner, "Hey, there's a problem next door." Because, like I told her when I called and left the message, and she heard my message saying that there was roaches out in the hallway, she knew exactly what apartment it was coming from. So, and I did too. It was obvious. I mean, and our cats didn't help. I figured they'd go after them, but they didn't. At least Merlin, anyway. Sheena, she's afraid of her own shadow. Poor little girl. Anyway, here she is. I don't think anybody ever sees her, but that's Sheena right there. Up, Sheena, what you doing, girl? What you doing? But anyway, I just wanted to share that. Like I said, I do like to talk about prep and stuff, but you know what? Uh, I just talk about everyday life, real life situations. So I don't know how many other people out there, live. Well, I know a few people that live in apartment complexes, but yeah, when you got one neighbor that isn't very cleanly, you kind of pick up their nastiness, not by your own accord, but yeah. So we had a bug problem, and I'm hoping it's gone now. But yeah, I've been a roach killer for the last couple of nights. I was on the hunt. Anyway, I hope I'm not grossing anybody out. But yeah, this shit I go through. Why not share it? Why not? Anyway, this is this is Wolfang. Blessed be. Stay safe, and don't let the bad bugs bite. Spit that out real quick. All right, everybody. I'll chat at you later. Have a great weekend. Bye.